Hello, Brother Nashi. How are you? Please post my story as anonymous. It was in the year 2024. I was only 19 years old. I was struggling with university fees and the pressure to look like the girls that I saw on TikTok. My friend, whom I'll call Precious, she introduced me to Mr. O. Mr. O, as I will be calling him, he is a wealthy Nigerian businessman who told us that he lives in an estate in Four Ways. When we went to his house, it was as if we were entering into a movie. The house is so big, it looks like a castle. The man is a good guy. When you are looking at him, if I could show you his pictures, you'll be like, nah, you are lying, girl. This can't be a ritualist. He does not look like a monster, not even once. He looks like someone that is a Christian, and indeed he is a Christian. He goes to church, he does whatever that any normal Christian is supposed to be doing. But the things that he does in the dark, oh my God, I feel so sorry for the wife. Just that he told us that there are things that he is not allowed to do with his own wife. He can only do these things with a woman that he is not married to, and he always wants to do this not only with one woman, but he wants to do it with several women at the same time. But I agree, because of money things are so tight, guys. Even if I say that I do not want to do it right now, all the men that listen to this program, if I say please borrow me some money, is there any guy that is going to give me a monthly allowance of 16k and then you get to sleep with me only once? No. I'm sure that a guy that will be giving you like 16k on a monthly basis would want to sleep with you until you lose your mind, saying that the money that I am giving to you, it is too much. So only once I sleep with Chief each and every month, and after I would have slept with him, then it means that I am done for the rest of the month. I can date whomever I want to, but he told us that we always need to stay healthy, to condomize, so that we don't give him HIV. With the money that I am making from Chief, the Nigerian guy, there is no need for me to be sleeping around with guys that will end up giving me diseases. I'm only sleeping with my boyfriend, whom is a guy that I want to get married to eventually. So Mr. O, when we met up with him, he told us that he wanted me and he wanted the other girls that I was with, because I was still at university by then. I have since dropped out. There is no reason really for me to stay at university with the amount of money that I am getting right now. So we spoke about it over many glasses of alcohol that we were drinking at that time, and then he said that it was not about love really. He did not want us to be his permanent girlfriends. He just wanted us and him to meet once a month, and then we sleep with him. And by then we did not know that we were going to be meeting at a specific graveyard. The first few months when we started dating, we were meeting at a hotel, and he would book a very big room so that we can sleep in that room. And then me and 3 of my friends, we will go there, spend the night with him. Then in the morning he would give each and everyone his own envelope. You would receive a 16,000 rand cash inside the envelope, no questions, nothing. So 19, getting all of that money, I thought that it was good. Me and my friends, we do not have kids. There is only one that has a baby whom she had when she was in matric. So the other 2, they do not have kids, and I do not have kids as well. So we were like, who needs kids anyway in this economy? Having children, it is already expensive, and kids, they ruin your body. As a slay queen, you do not want to have a body that is like screaming, I have recently given birth. You want to look great at all the times, and kids, They will tie you down anyway. Picture this: for the entire year you are busy breastfeeding a child, the nappies and stuff. No, I do not want that. By then I did not want that, but 16,000, it can buy the life that you want. So we signed the contract. It was really weird. By then we did not know that Mr. O, he was a ritualist. So then he brought out a needle when we were in the hotel, and he had this other small white bowl where he took our blood to. We don't even know. And the scary part about it, Brother Nashi, is that ever since we started sleeping with Mr. O, me and my friends, we all go on the same date on our periods, and we all stop being on our periods on the same date. I don't know how is it even possible. Is it because we are sleeping with the same guy? Do you think that this is what happens when you are sharing the same guy? You sleep with the same guy at the same time, that your periods, they start to be on the same date and they end on the same date, and they are as equally painful as they are to all the girls that I am friends with, that we are involved in this contract. So when we signed this contract, he took out a needle. He had a small bowel, very small, and then he just used that needle on his finger as well as on my finger and my friend's fingers, so that they can be blood that is coming out. So he squeezed the blood into that bowel, and then he mixed it with his own blood, and he just put it inside of a small plastic, and he tied it, making sure that the blood will not spill over. The next morning, all that we cared for was the money. He gave us the money, the bowel. He took it into the boot of his car, and we don't know where he even went with that bowel that contained our blood. The next month when we met at this other cemetery near Annandale. He drove with us to that cemetery. We had one of his BMW, the black one with tint windows, and then we drank some herbs. It was like tea that made our heads to spin. So what we do whenever we go to the grave, we don't sleep like the entire night at the graveyard. When we go to the grave, we will be sitting in the car, right? And then he dresses up, he undresses, and then he wears this other red robe, and then he calls each one of us one by one. Then he sleep with us one by one. The first time he has 4 rounds, 1 on 1, then we rest. So this tea that he will be drinking, it will give him so much raw power, so much that he can sleep with a woman the entire night without even resting. So after the 4 rounds, maybe it can take about an hour or so, and sleeping with us one after the other, and then we rest. We might rest for about 2 hours. So by 11 p.m. to 12 midnight, we'll be still at the graveyard waiting for the final round. So this final round, what he does is that he drinks that tea of his that is very bitter to taste, and then he say, okay girls, it is time. And he always have 2 reed mats with him. We now even know that when it is time for us to go and get our money, we have to pick those 2 reed mats that are always inside of his garage at his house. We pack them into the car that we will be using on that night, and when it is time for us to sleep with him at the same time, then we take those 2 reed mats and we just roll them over on the ground close to any grave, and we take the pillow as well as 2 big black blankets so that we won't feel much cold. By then we are totally naked. He is the only one that is not naked. He will be wearing that robe as well as those small hats that the Nigerian men love to wear. Then we get into the blankets, we sleep with him, and we share love amongst ourselves until he is done with all of us. But when I tell you that he can sleep with us for more than an hour, exchanging one after the other, and when it is time for him to finish, then all of us we have to kneel down in front of him. He would have given us a small bowl, but this bowl, it has mixed colors, it has many colors, and then he gives that bowl to us, and we will be holding, everyone is supposed to hold it at the same time, and when he ejaculates, he do it into that bowl. That is how we get our money. After that, it's either he takes us to his house, we freshen up, we go into the warm bed, and then the next morning he gives us our 16,000. So we have been doing this, Brother Nashi, and my life, I can say that it changed ever since the day that I started getting this 16,000. You can do a lot with such money, and you can have your hair. My hair is always Brazilian, and I don't even have to worry about any bill. And the clever thing that I did not go and stay at the suburbs like what my friends are doing. They are staying in the suburbs, so they might be paying rent for 6k, then you are only left with 10k. As for me, I'm still staying in the location, saving as much money as I can, because I want to start a business. I am telling myself that by age, at least maybe age 26, 27, I could have started my own business. So the challenge, Bro Nash, is that I can't fall pregnant, you see, because of the rituals that we have been assisting our Nigerian blesser to do. He told us plainly, and he was like, girls, there is something that I want you to understand. Once we start to do this, then it means that it can't be reversed. You can't have kids anymore. So we agreed, and when we agreed at that time, we just agreed because we just wanted money, and we were looking at the money that he had told us that he was going to give us, which was 16k. So both of us, we agreed, and we said, no, it's fine. A child is an expense on its own, so let us just do this and let us make a lot of money. But love then happened to me. I met a guy. He is a normal guy. He is not rich. He's someone that is good. He's a loyal boyfriend. So we have been talking about the future, about having a little girl that looks exactly like me. For the first time, when he told me about this, that was when I said, I do not want to be a slay queen anymore. This guy is good. So I want to be a mother. I want to be a mother. I've been thinking about it day and night. This is all that I have been thinking about. But since I was told that I will never be able to have a child, it is for real. I thought that maybe our blesser was lying to us. I have tried to clean my womb. I have tried to even use traditional herbs, those ones that they say that if you use them, then your womb is going to be clean so that you can be able to fall pregnant quickly. But those herbs, they are not working on me. I have gone to different clinics. I have even went to your fly-by-night pharmacies, and I even bought this other Chinese pill. This Chinese pill that I bought, you insert it into your private part, and it came out as they had told me that it is supposed to come out with a lot of stuff. And when it came out, it was black, showing that there is a lot of stuff that was hiding inside of my private part. It was blocking my tube so that I won't be able to fall pregnant. But Brother Nashim, as for now, when I tell you that even though I have tried to fall pregnant, but I can't fall pregnant, one will think that I am lying. I am living in a nightmare. The man that I love, he wants us to have a child together, but I can't give him a child because of these rituals, and as well as the dreams that I have. Mr. O, he visits me at night, and he always reminds me that it is by his grace that he even allowed us to continue having normal lives. He told us that the girls that he used to have before, me and my friends, they were not even allowed to sleep with any other man except for him. So since he has given us a choice to enjoy the money as well as to find a guy that you can date that is not him, since he can't sleep with us each and every day whenever we want to, we should be happy and be grateful. So right now I am thinking about what am I supposed to do. This contract that I signed, he said that it is a contract for life. It will only end when he die or if we die. I was thinking that maybe if I start a business, after I would have started a business, I am going to find a way so that this guy can just die, and when he dies, then my life can return back to normal. I don't know if it is going to be possible for me to find someone that will kill this Nigerian man, since he is a ritualist. To those that are going to judge me, you can judge me, but if you were in my situation, I'm pretty sure that you could have accepted the same 16k that this Nigerian man is offering to me. I do love your channel and I always follow your programs, even though I know about these rituals that people do. I'm still going to be doing these rituals because I still need money. By age 27, I told myself that I should have a successful business. The money that he gives to me locked up in my bank account, I am saving. I have been saving at least 7k without stopping ever since he started giving us money when we started sleeping with him at the graveyard. So when I have reached my target, there is a business that I want to start. It needs about 500,000. So I still have a long way to go in saving this money. So those of you that are going to say that you are just a slave queen that is being used for rituals, yes, I understand, and I am in this because I want to start my own business. But what I just need help with, is there any way that a woman can use herbs so that you can fall pregnant, even if it happens that your womb has been locked because of the rituals? I'm pretty sure that there is always a way, there is always another side of the story. And if there is any sangoma that can assist me that is based here in Joburg, I prefer someone that is around Soweto. Please drop by your location in the comment section and I'll be in a rush to come to your place so that you can assist me. I am also the breadwinner in the family, and this is the reason as to why I ended up in a situation whereby I know that I am dating a man that is a ritualist, but still I am sticking to him. It is because of the responsibility that I do have. I have a lot of responsibilities. I have a brother of mine. This brother of mine, he is not doing so well mentally after his divorce. That was when he started to act as if he was losing his mind. He was married to a nurse, my sister-in-law. She was a nurse, and then all of a sudden she started to date another man, and this guy that she was dating ended up going to my brother. He was even telling my brother that he can kill him, which was very painful for my brother and traumatizing. Then my brother started to act as if he is losing his mind. To this very day, my brother, that is what he does. He acts as if he has lost his mind, and I have to get a helper. And this helper that I got for my brother, it is there to protect my mother, because my brother, he sometimes is violent, and my mother is quite old and she can't protect herself if it ever happens that my brother attacks him. So there is supposed to be someone at all the times who will be with my mother to see that my mother is okay. So to those that are going to judge me, you can judge me, it is okay. I really do not mind, but I just wanted you to understand where I am coming from in a situation like this. I need a healer who is based, I prefer, like I said, in Soweto. Gauteng is fine anyway in Gauteng, but I would prefer Soweto because I'm staying close to Soweto, even though I do not want to mention the place exactly. I'll be following through in the comment section. Yo, dear listeners, right there was a message that was sent to me by one of our dear sister. Let us try to speak with our dear sister in the comment section. Strange things indeed, they do happen in this world. Can you imagine? Yo,